Hello, champion. You're welcome to another interesting Ella class. And in this class today, we are going to be telling a story. And that is the story of the dog and his reflection. The story of the dog and his reflection. Very correct. And also, Super Kid, we are going to be looking at the character, the setting, and core vocabularies. In this fable, we are also going to be looking at the character, the setting, and core vocabularies. So there, before we go into details about this fable, I would like you to sit back and enjoy the story. I'll be right back.
The Dog and His Reflection. Once upon a time, a big dog was trotting through the streets, feeling very fine because the butcher had just given him a juicy bone. The dog held his head high and his tail very stiff, and he looked neither to the right nor the left. All the little town dogs ran behind him, barking and saying, "Please, please, let us smell your bone." But the big dog hurried on and would have nothing to do with the hungry little town dogs. The big dog would not think of sitting down to enjoy his bone. If he did that, some of his friends might come along, and then he would have to share his feast with them. The big dog did not want to share. "I will bury my bone," said the dog. "I will bury it a long way from here, where none of the other dogs can find it, and then someday I will dig it up and eat it." So the big dog hurried on until he left the town behind him. Soon he came to a clear, fast-running stream with a bridge across it. A stream is a small river. "On the other side of this stream will be a good place to bury my bone," said the big dog. He started across the bridge with the bone clutched tightly in his teeth. No sooner did he set foot on the bridge than he looked down and saw, running along on the top of the water, another big dog with another bone in his mouth. The big dog stopped running, and the dog in the water stopped too. The big dog started walking again, and the dog in the water started too. The big dog put on a fierce look and turned his head to face the dog in the water. The dog in the water turned to face him in precisely the same way, and with a look every bit as fierce. "This will never do," said the big dog. "I am going to take his bone away from him." So the big dog opened his mouth wide to take the other dog's bone. But there was no dog in the water at all. What the big dog had seen was only his own reflection. When he opened his mouth, the bone went splash in the stream, and the current carried it away forever. So the moral of the story is, if you are greedy, you may lose everything.
You're welcome back, Super Kid. You're welcome back from that interesting story. Really, it was different from the rhymes we used to watch. And hope you really enjoyed it. Beautiful. So going straight to the character in the story is the dog. The dog. Very correct. And the setting is the streets. The streets. Very good. So the core vocabulary taken in the story is the stream and reflection. The stream and reflection. The stream means a small river. The stream means a small river. And reflection. Reflection is an image seen in a mirror. Reflection is an image seen in a mirror. So, dear champion, that brings us to the end of today's story. It is really not good to be stingy. Because the dog was stingy to his face, he ended up losing everything to the stream. Oh, so dear champion, always learn to share what you have with your friends and family. Very correct. So dear, till we meet again in our next class, do not forget to do your quiz and assignments. So bye.